Welcome to Daily Royal News. Stick around until the end of the video to hear what regular people think about this story. Royal family in turmoil. King Charles to ignore Prince Harry's treachery as palace fights to maintain control. Royal expert Tom Bower has stated that King Charles plans to avoid a bitter battle with his son, Prince Harry, following the latter's recent damaging allegations against the royal household. Despite the silence from the royal family since the release of Prince Harry's statements on January 10, King Charles has reportedly offered hints about his potential response to the situation, according to Mr. Bower. Additionally, it is noted that Buckingham Palace has yet to comment on Prince Harry's allegations, which raises questions about the king's potential retaliation strategy. According to Tom Bower in an article for the Daily Mail, King Charles reportedly expressed at a private dinner at Clarence House that he is not willing to address his son Harry's disloyalty, and that he would instead shy away from a bitter battle. Additionally, it was suggested by royal sources that the royal family is angry and hurt by Harry's revelations, but King Charles may choose not to respond to the accusations. Mr. Bower explained, such a suggestion must have truly shocked Britain's monarchists, a constituency that makes up the vast majority of King Charles' subjects. He added, the very idea that he might succumb to pressure from his younger son shows that Buckingham Palace's officials fear they are losing control of the narrative. Similar reports by royal commentators that the monarch would not retaliate have been reinforced by the statement of body language expert Judy James, who said it would be business as usual for King Charles, citing his four-move signal during a visit to the Mid-Deeside community shed as evidence of this. Ms. James said, first there is his smile. This grin goes way beyond social etiquette. His face is wreathed in the smile with the upper cheek raised and rounded at cheekbone level. His whole face is reddened and wrinkled by the smile, and it bares his teeth while forming an angular shape of the lower lip as well as narrowing his eyes into an eye smile. There is little of the kind of overkill tension here that would create a rictus effect, meaning he looks genuinely jolly. Other signals, she says, include his playful mood and humor as well as his slap on his thigh as he was joking with representatives of organizations working in community groups across the region. His last signal of upbeat resilience is his desire to linger. He sees the camera but there is no scuttling inside. Instead he chats longer with the fans. In the book written by Harry, King Charles is specifically mentioned as being the subject of criticism as Harry implored his son to end the conflict with Meghan following the funeral of Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, which took place in April 2021 at Windsor Castle. Please, boys, Harry quotes his father as saying, "Don't make my final years a misery." Prince Harry is believed to have avoided deepening tensions with the royal family by revealing the original draft of his memoir was 800 pages long and included sensitive details about interactions mainly with his brother Prince William and his father King Charles that he later cut out. In an interview with The Telegraph, he said, "There are some things that have happened, especially between me and my brother, and to some extent between me and my father, that I just don't want the world to know, because I don't think they would ever forgive me." The Duke of Sussex, as part of a multi-million 4-book deal with Penguin Random House, plans to release 3 additional books. The release dates are currently unknown. Here are some of the comments from other people that have heard this story. One person said, "Why strike back after all the blows Harry has landed on himself?" Another said, "King Charles and the royal family should ignore Harry and Meghan's whining, it's getting ridiculous." Another put, "King Charles might forgive his son but I sincerely doubt the British public will." Another said, "Ignore, ignore, ignore, and then ignore some more. If only the press would do the same. Stop feeding his ego and bank account. It's a sad world we live in when such trash sells." And another, Prince Harry stated in the past that his grandmother had lost control of the firm after his grandfather became infirm. He was correct, partly due to the king's fault. The king reaped the benefits of his own inaction when Harry needed him most, as he was preoccupied with Charles. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing if you enjoyed this content, and click this video on the right to watch the next hot news story about the royals.